What would happen if music could be seen instead of heard? Imagine going into a world where music not only fills the air, but also changes the colors of the sky in ways that have never been seen before. In this investigation, we look into the interesting idea that music could show up not only as a sound experience, but also as a graphic show. Like synesthesia, where some people see sounds as colors or shapes, this idea gives us a glimpse into an amazing way that senses can overlap. In synesthesia, when you stimulate one sense or brain root, you automatically and unconsciously feel something else in that pathway. For some, this means seeing certain colors when they hear certain sounds or beats. This disease makes it hard to tell the difference between hearing and seeing in a way that most people can only think. Many people have been interested in trying to picture music throughout history. Inventors and artists have tried to make things and forms of art that can turn music into visual experiences. One of the first attempts at this was the color organ, which used colored lights to show musical pieces to the crowd, giving them a synesthetic experience. Finally, here we are in the present, on the verge of technical progress that could make the dream of video music a reality. Imagine going to a show where you can see the music as well as hear it. Every note and harmony would create a visual mirror that turned the venue into a moving painting of colors and patterns. This has the potential to change the way we listen to music, making it more open and engaging. Visible music has a huge amount of healing power. Combining sounds and sights could take music therapy to a whole new level, helping people heal emotionally and mentally in deeper ways. This dual input could help people share and work through complicated feelings by creating a healing setting that uses more than one sense. When songwriters and players invented visual music, it would change the way they come up with new ideas. They would have to think about how their songs would look and craft not only the audio trip, but also the visual story that goes with it. This would make it more difficult for musicians to make music that fits sounds and sights together. Visible music could offer new ways to teach music theory in the classroom, making it easier for students to understand and more fun for them to learn. Teachers could help students, especially young ones, understand music better by connecting musical sounds and chords to shapes and colors. Additionally, this could provide new ways for people who are deaf or hard of hearing to enjoy music through visual means. The effects of obvious music on culture are huge. Music, dance, and visual arts could come together in new ways to make shows that are interesting to all the senses. Festivals and events could become holistic experiences, and artists could be praised for both their musical and artistic work. Philosophically, the idea of visible music makes us think about how we see truth and beauty. It makes us think about how we might experience the world in ways that go beyond our present senses. This helps us appreciate the variety of human experiences and the many ways that beauty can show up. When we think about this world where you can see and hear music, it makes us think of how creative people can be and how many ways there are to explore our senses. In the meantime, this idea of seeing music only exists in our minds. It makes us want to dream and enjoy the magic of all kinds of music, from its historical roots to how it might affect therapy, education, culture, and more in the future. This exploration has taken us on a trip through the possibilities of visual music. Even though this idea is just a guess, it makes us think about how we experience and interact with music by asking us to imagine a world where every tune and harmony gives us more than just sound. As we come to the end of this study, we ask you to think about what visible music could mean. What would it do to the way you listen to your favorite songs? What changes would it make in the way we make, share, and listen to music? The idea of visible music not only helps us understand how our senses work, but it also makes us appreciate music more as an international language that paints our world with sound.